What's poppin', Pokeballers? I can't believe I'm saying this. Pokeballers. You guys were commenting that I should say that instead of Pokepeeps at the beginning of every video. Comment down below. Should we continue Pokeballers or Pokepeeps? Anyways, regardless, today the concept of the video here is we will be opening up exclusively products that, in my opinion, you should not be opening, especially if you're a sealed collector. That is, if you just like opening up packs and buying things, obviously more power to you. Open up whatever you feel like opening. And by that, I mean like products that essentially, if you're a sealed collector, you would want to just basically keep sealed because they have exponential value in being able to grow. Things that are super limited or super sought after and have some really good value when the products are sealed. Because there's some products that when you open it, there's actually 0 point because the packs themselves are not worth anything, or the hits aren't worth anything either. However, that's not the case with today's first product being the 25th anniversary, the Celebrations ETB. Now, this was something that when they first announced it, I was so excited because I missed out on Generations. I came back into the Pokemon scene a little bit after Generations, which was the 20th anniversary, and that stuff is expensive. Pokemon's 30th anniversary is coming up, so I figured this would be a great opportunity to open up some Celebrations because it's just iconic. It's one of those items that is just going to age so well because it literally has their anniversary number all over it, and it's celebrating the birthday of Pokemon. In the 30th anniversary coming up, you already know that this stuff's going to go up even more, just like Generations did. Regardless, let's crack into this bad boy. I personally have a couple ETBs of this and Pokemon Center ETBs. This was also, I think, the beginning of Pokemon Center ETBs as well, because there wasn't always Pokemon Center ETBs. The hits out of this are crazy because it's like they did like reprints of some iconic Pokemon, but then like redid the like pictures for them. Then on top of that, they added in some new ones, and I believe the #1 chase out of this is the Charizard, which I don't actually have. I have the Blastoise. Thankfully, I do enjoy Blastoise. Actually, now that I think about it, I think he's getting graded right now at the time of this video being out. I do have the Pikachu. I've opened up a decent bit of this. I've gotten some okay hits. The Rayquaza is so sick, and I would love to get that. But mostly, obviously, we're chasing the Charizard. And now I know with the Pokemon Center ETBs, you're able to get a bunch of different types of packs that come with it that are just from the Sword and Shield era, because there's the Celebrations packs. Then okay, will we still get some good juice? Actually, we get Chilling Reign, and Upside Down Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, another Upside Down Darkness Ablaze, and Battle Styles. Pretty solid lineup. I mean, Battle Styles, you know. We also get our card sleeves, the 25th anniversary ones, the dice and damage counters. Okay, and then we also get the 25th anniversary Greninja promo. Fire card. Fire. I love this card. Centering is terrible. Every single one of these that I've opened has terrible centering, but that's just life. Get your dividers, which look real nice, and also for some reason, a very loose pack of energies. Usually these aren't this like loose. Hey, yo! And one of the nicest looking ETBs, I'll be honest, that like matte black with the white. Crisp. And I just threw this pack on the ground. Apparently there was one stuck inside the thing. So that's gonna be depressing. The last pack will be that pack. Either way, let's get to ripping. We're gonna start off with the random Sword and Shields that it's giving us, which the first one being Vivid Voltage, which recently, if you guys missed it, we opened up an entire booster box of Vivid Voltage on stream, which then was turned into a video. But I've been chasing the Rainbow Chonkachu since the release of this set. I've opened up, I want to say, maybe 1,000 packs of Vivid Voltage, and I've not gotten the Chonkachu. Chimecho, Nincada, Meowth reverse into a Lycanroc non-holo. Next up, we got ourselves some Battle Styles, which I've opened up a very little bit of Battle Styles, and I know that the majority of the cards have no good value in it, unfortunately. Even though I thought the set was pretty cool, the concept of it. Kung Fu, you know, come on now. Ooh, that top of that card is rough though, up there. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. I know also the people that play the Pokemon TCG didn't like this set either, and that's also a big factor in the Pokemon market and the desirability of the cards. So ooh, that's a nice Slowbro artwork though. Bro's getting his arm munched on instead of his tail, and a Drampa non-holo. Darkness Ablaze now, one of my favorite sets from Sword and Shield. I think the hits look great. However, I will say this set was, I think this was one of the sets that they printed the crap out of it, and so it's like it's super accessible at the time. There's a lot of Darkness Ablaze that was very liquid. In fact, actually, I think there was booster boxes on Pokemon Center up until like the end of 2024. Dedenne reverse into a Hippowdon, and now our last Darkness Ablaze. Dude, these packs are falling open. This is crazy. It's like they have been dreaming of being opened. Four to the front, bam, water energy, clang, some sage, blowing thing, thumb, pan pour, spin a rack, found sweet. Okay, here we go. Do we get our first hit? We technically get our first hit with a Blaziken Hollow. Nice artwork. In the Sword and Shield era, it's a little different to open. Chilling Rain. I like Chilling Rain. The top chase is actually a Blaziken, coincidentally. So if we could pull that right now, that'd be crazy. Now that would be pretty sick. There's also, I haven't opened this set that much because it just kind of went up in value pretty fast. Spiel, Atnea. Ooh, okay, here we go. Do we? Oh. You get a hit, and it's not the best hit, but it's a cool hit to hit. Oh my. Damn, that centering, bro. Look how it's almost a miscut with how bad that centering is. All right, Chilling Rain off to the side. Celebrations, here we come. Remember the last Celebrations pack is thrown onto the ground viciously, to be honest. I think these packs, yeah, only have about 4 cards in each one also. I think it's just the last hit. The last one is the hit, is it not? Okay, there we go. Oh, that was that. Dark Gyarados and a Mew. The Dark Gyarados, I think, is not terrible, but also just one of my favorite cards of all time. It's so iconic and it's so classic. I can never really remember with these type of packs, like how it really works. Is it like, you know, sometimes there's pack tricks, sometimes there's not. But with these, I don't think there is a pack trick. I think it's just whether or not you just get a good, obviously, chase card or not. Xerneas, Kyogre, banger artwork. Ooh, the Umbreon, that's a banger. Into a Solgaleo. But the Umbreon is a good hit. This is actually a really nice card. And on top of that, ooh, this one is very centered compared to a different one that I have. But this is just such a fun set to open. Even though the packs are like super tiny, it's just the cards themselves. It being like reprints of like some iconic cards mixed up with some new like fancy artworks. It just looks so good. It's just a fun mashed up set to open. Cosmog, Velta. Here comes Team Rocket Hollow into the Pikachu. Look at that chunky boy. Now this isn't like a crazy hit, but it's like they're fairly common, but it's not bad. And also the amount of packs you get. I mean, there are 4 packs, so it does make sense for them to like at least give you a handful. Because at first I was like, wow, they're kind of generous with these. But now I'm realizing that with how tiny this is, so frustrating to open. Please. Code card, bam, no pack trick, Zekrom, Reshiram, Groudon. Professor's Research. Looks like we got ourselves 3 more packs after this one too. Oop, busted open. Bam. Ow. Code card, flip, easy. Hollow. Zekrom. Shining Magikarp, banger into the Flying Pikachu. Shining Magikarp is actually a good hit out of this. I've never hit this out of all the packs I've opened. This is a banger. Big fan of this card. Bro, look how top heavy that thing is. And then redoing the Flying Pikachu to look like this is awesome. I love this card. Like the vibrant colors out of it. Tasteful. Can we get a next pack magic in the comments? Thank you. Bam. Easy peasy. Kyogre Hollow. Cosmog. Cosmoem. Into the Surfing Pikachu VMAX. We got a big old Pikachu standing on his tippy toes on a surfboard. Tasteful. Second to last pack magic, surely. Give me the Charizardo, please. I mean, I'll take one of the big 3. Other than, well, I'll take Venusaur or Charizardo. Because like I said, I have the Blastoise. And it'd be cool to be able to get one of each one. That's for sure. Xerneas, Yvelta, Kyogre, into a Chonkachu. See, these Pikachus are kind of common, but they're fun to hit though, because the iconic artwork redone is so cool. Okay, now this is second pack last magic. I thought we had one more, but it was just hiding under there. Bam, code card. We got ourselves a Lugia, Xerneas. Ooh, Zekrom. Ooh, into the Zamazenta. We got a double banger out of this. Okay, we're going crazy with it. This hollow effect on the full black card is so cool. This card looks so unique. And here's the last pack magic, the pack that got thrown on the ground viciously. Unintentionally, but viciously nonetheless. Let's see what we get out of this bad boy. Now I'm kind of hoping that we don't get a Charizard. Because if it's going to be in a pack like this that I threw on the ground, it's bound to have a dent in the corner or two. And now I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Palkia, that's the first time we've seen it today. Blastoise. All right. Into the Zamazenta. Okay. Okay. You know what? Obviously, we'll take it. We'll take it. I do already have one, so I'll take another one. Why not? Why not? The iconic artwork is so cool with the confetti hollow. This is such a good looking card. Okay, he doesn't look like he took too much of a beating on his downfall, but he's all right. And now next up on the list of things that if you're a sealed collector or just in general new to the Pokemon scene that I would recommend not to open is the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. This box is so cool, and I've never gotten to open. I've only ever had one. That's this one. And bad news for me. Boom. Big old tear right there. Floppy right there. Boom. Sad day. I've never gotten to open this. This thing astronomically blew up in price. This was also like the first ultra premium collection, I think. Like this was the very start, and we are gonna bust into it. This thing is expensive. This is by far my most expensive Pokemon video, by the way. So please like, follow, subscribe, and share, and watch all the ads. Now, outside of the one tear that was on this box, there's also another factor as to why I want to open it. There's Evolving Skies, there's Fusion Strike, there's a bunch of really good Sword and Shield, but there's some promos in here that I really want to get into. I really like, and I would love to have outside of just I don't even know how to open this thing. Hello? How do? Oh, it does open up like that. It is like a magnet. Okay, I don't have enough room for this. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, here. Here, let's flip it over like this, and then I think this is supposed to be, if I could get my finger in there, I think this is supposed to be a playmat. Yeah, this is Giant Charizardo playmat. Bust this thing open real quick, which the playmat is just basically a really cool giant artwork of Charizard blowing things up, a giant Charizard VMAX scorching the lands. And then inside here we got ourselves some drawers, and inside each drawer basically has some packs in it. But I believe before we jump into some packs, is there one of these that has the promos? I think it might be this one. Oh, hey, and then we also get ourselves, oh, there's a promo. Okay. Oh wait, this is all the promos in here. Interesting. Okay, and then we got ourselves our sleeves that look pretty cool. It's basically the same artwork as the giant playmat. And then, oh man, I was gonna say we get some really cool golden dice that are super shiny and nice looking, but one actually came out of the packaging. It like ripped or something, and so some of these dice are already out. Now they're gonna be my fidget toys on my desk forever. These feel nice actually. And the gold and white damage counters, kind of sick. But popping into the promos, you got the Sleepy Charizard. Well, he's like laying down to take a nap, and I love this card. This card looks so good. Visually a really nice looking card, but there should be two other promos in here as well. I could get this thing open. There we go. So we get the Charizard V, Sleepy Charizard V. We get the Charizard VMAX. That's the same artwork as the playmat as well as the sleeves. Really nice looking card. Then you get the Charizard V Star, which dang is this thing off centered. Oh my glob. But this thing looks so good. There's also another POV, I believe it's from Crown Zenith, of Mewtwo fighting the Charizard, which is a very cool looking little artwork that pieces together. Now, promos aside, let's get into some packs now. Which out of the first box of packs, we got ourselves some Lost Origins, 2 Lost Origins, got ourselves 3 Astral Radiance, and 3 Brilliant Stars. Ooh, the lineup is actually so nice. Imagine we get the Giratina here out of Lost Origins. Would make the gamble of opening up this Charizard Ultra Premium Collection worth it. Will it happen? Unliker. Flip this bad boy over. We got ourselves a Grass Energy. Ooh, am I getting baited right now, or is there something up there? Bro, having this box up here is taking up room, and it's driving me insane. It's messing the flow. it's freaking me out, actually. Lickitung, Clefairy, Wormpole, Murkrow, Reverse Hollow, a Box of Disaster into Giratina V-Star. Whew. Got me going for a second there, but still, I'll take a Giratina V-Star banger. We still got a Giratina, just not the right one. Still a really nice hit. And we still got another chance anyways with another Lost Origins. I remember people were saying that the hit rates out of this thing were pretty solid, but that's also, you know, the placebo brain of people being like, yeah, this product's good. But I mean, like, then again, I've been that same way with like Blooming Waters. I mean, Blooming Waters, I've opened up like 6 of those, and I've only had 1 dud of Blooming Waters box. And so far I've gotten really good stuff. Maybe this will hold true. Maybe we got a good box in our hands and the day is saved. Pyroar Reverse into an Ariados non-holo. Moving on to Astral Radiance now. See if we can be able to get something out of this. I believe the top hit is a Machamp. It's one of the Machamps. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. There we go. Which I have actually already hit that out of this set as well. So feeling good coming into this. If I could get another one though, obviously we ain't gonna complain because it's a really good looking illustration rare. Ooh, we hit ourselves a gold card. Trekking shoes. They don't look like very treacherous shoes. Moving on to Astral Radiance number 2 here. So far it's holding true. We got a hit out of both of the first packs at least. So maybe, just maybe, we actually got a good ultra premium collection on our hands. I like the artworks out of Sword and Shield, although obviously you don't always get the guaranteed hit. Something about the artworks in this set that look really good to me, or maybe it's a little bit more nostalgic. Because I feel like Sword and Shield's already so dated. It's crazy to think about how old some of these sets already are. Magnezone reverse into a Sneasel V. Okay, we're 2 for 2 on the Astral Radiance right now. That ain't too bad. Let's see if we go 3 for 3 though. There's always a chance. But obviously, if I'm going to be taking any hits, you know, I mean, I will gladly take some hits out of some Evolving Skies, to be honest. I haven't opened up very much Evo Skies in a long time. And I have little to nothing to show for it. Pretty much only ever gotten all Umbreons, by the way. I've never gotten any other evolution, but I've never gotten the Moonbreon. And a Braviary non-holo for our last Astral Radiance. Moving on to Brilliant Stars. Top Chase. Charizardo V alt art. I recently got one in a PSA 10 in a PSA grade review video if you guys missed that. Love that card. That card is so good looking. Amazing, actually. Clang. Cynthia, Milcurry, Purloin, Spirit Bomb, Starly into a double pull, Shinx, Chimachar into a Lapras non-holo. Brilliant Stars number 2. So far this box is definitely not too bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's doing decent for me. Being able to open these sets also kind of nice, not gonna lie. Opening up the box a little painful, but dude, look how different these blues are on these cards. That's crazy actually. Like some of them look like the paint was running out or the ink was running out in the printer. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. We're doing all right. Luxio, Starly, Milcurry, Carablast, Clefairy, Cherubi. Ooh, wait, hold on. We got a little something back there. Boom! And okay, it's just regular V, but hey, we take it. Dracovish V. We're getting a hit at least out of every single set so far, which is nice. And I'll take a hit out of each set. Just again, let's just make the hit count out of Evo. The worst set to open. Evolving Cries, if you will. Because Evolving Cries has the worst hit rates. Cafe Master, Barmy, Salk, Cherubi, Riolu, Starly, oh, Team Yell's Cheer, Clang Clang. Now popping back open the box when you put this one away. And then now we pull out this one, which got them heavy hitters. Oh yeah, we also get a V-Star thing, as well as a gold Charizard coin. I don't know why that was in this box with these. Maybe it probably got like pushed around or something. I think it was supposed to be in the other box. Regardless, here's the juice, boys. We got ourselves 3 Fusion Strike. We got ourselves a Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, another Vivid Voltage, and then 3 Evolving Skies. Let's see what we got. Start with the old Darkness Ablaze, coming back at it again, coming full circle from the last Celebrations box, hoping for a redemption time. Looks like the code cards flipped around this time, but we do get a hit out of this at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate the code cards, how they reveal. So gonna try to avoid it as much as I can, but it's like when these sets were printed, it really depends because they started, you guys didn't say anything. They started flipping them around and changing the colors. Shelmet reverse, Talonflame. Okay, so this was during the era where they were trying to do the black code cards don't mean a hit. Like they started flipping it and it literally made no sense. They started to try to make it unpredictable, I guess, and it kind of ruined the whole opening experience. Kind of like it is right now. It's a little frustrating. Like that, I was just like, okay, at least we got a hit. No hit for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front on the first Vivid Voltage here with the electric energy. Hold on. Do we get the Rainbow Chonkachu in here? Please? Please, Talos, Sandile, Oshawott, Pineco, Clefairy, Wash Energy reverse. Helix V. All right, cool. Yeah, big old rock monster. At least it's a hit. Second Vivid Voltage. Here we are, busting it down. Boom, bam, bow, bang. Hopefully, again, I'm okay with not getting a hit out of this, as long as it means that we get out of one of those 2 sets. Because I would love the Gengar. If possible, I will gladly take the Gengar out of Fusion Strike. God, would that be a dream? I love that card. Tornadus reverse, Quagsire non-holo. All right, Fusion Strike Here we go. Not too long ago, I opened an entire booster box of Fusion Strike because I did a wheel spin and I let the wheel spin decide what it... Oh, this one has a white code card, which I don't know. We'll see. I'm pretty sure white means no hit though. Almost certain actually. But we opened up a booster box because I did a wheel spin to let the wheel decide what we opened, what booster box, and it landed on Fusion Strike. Fun set to open, painful set to open, unless Inteleon V. Okay, we take that. And a Grubbin reverse holo. Not gonna lie, not quite the hit that I was hoping for, but once I saw that black border, I got a little excited. It's okay, we still take that. The Gengar. Please. There's also some really cool Mew cards in this set too that I would actually really like. There's just so much in this set. I just don't know like where to even start as far as like what hits I would like, because there's so many that I do actually like. I just will never have the opportunity to open it enough to be able to get those cards. Minun, Panseer, Durant. Here we go. Same code card. We had a white code card into a Toxtricity holo. Okay, not bad. Not great, but hey. We got 2 hits out of Fusion Strike, which is kind of crazy to say. Will we get a third though? Will we go absolutely nuts with it and get a third? Brain farting. Boom, bam. Dark Energy. Semi-Poor. Zoroark. Copperjaw. Growlithe. Indeedee. Duramaka. Pancham. Wooloo. Rakana Reverse. Love that artwork. Got that Drowsy vibe. Probably the same artist. Into Latios non-holo. And that is it for the Fusion Strike now. Moving on to Evo Skies now. Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Do we get absolutely anything out of Evo Skies? Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. This set is called Evo Cries for a reason. The hits are rare. The hits are fun. The hits are juiced. Will we get absolutely anything today is the real question. Drowsy, Scraggy, Bagon, Herdier. That's tough. We got a Jumpluff holo, which counts as a hit. That's tough. That is real tough. Okay, now we need to do the impossible here. We've been getting about 1 hit per set. Now we need another chance. We need another hit chance out of Evo Skies of all sets nonetheless. The set that is unforgiving in hits. Open for something here. Literally something. Shelgon, Ice Cube, Rufflet, Lotad, Emolga, Woobat, Woobat. Here we go. Eevee, reverse into a Galarian Zapdos holo. We get 2 hits and they're both regular holos. This is crazy. Not like this. Umbreon pack art. Let's go. Will we go 3 for 3 on the one set that I expected 0 hits on? Come on, baby. I've hit the Umbreon VMAX like 3 times out of this set, but I have not gotten the Moonbreon or the Altart, actually, now that I think about it. But I've hit the VMAX several times. Whew. Sableye, Teddiursa, Mareep, Zorua, Tentacool, Shopping Center reverse into Sharpedo non-holo. Womp womp womp. There we go. Those are Evo Skies. And also, that's it for the video, guys. Those were some of the things that I think for sure definitely don't recommend opening. Obviously, 25th anniversary, the 30th anniversary is coming up, which means you already know the 25th anniversary is going to go crazy. Everyone's going to be opening it. It's going to go bonkers. And then when it comes to ultra premium collections, the Charizard one's iconic. It was super slept on back in the day. People were passing it up on the shelves. Now it's super desired and it's got really good packs in it. Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, making it obviously super desirable to even open to begin with. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. I would appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.